Name a car that can do 0 to 100 in less than 10 seconds, is packed with features, can carry up to 7 people and can even go off-road, all for less than 20 lakhs. Stumped? Well, this may come as a surprise to some of you, but the answer is the Mahindra XUV700. Now this has always been a tremendous value for money proposition, but Mahindra has sweetened the deal by lowering the prices of the AX7 and the AX7L variants by up to 2 lakh rupees. This seemed like the perfect excuse to take this out on a road trip and find out why it is one of our favorite SUVs. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the Evo India channel and hit that bell notification icon to stay notified. Now let's begin by talking about what else you can get for around 20 lakhs today. You could get yourself a Verna or a Virtus. They also have turbocharged engines, but they are 1.5 litre turbocharged engines and they're not quite as powerful as this car. I'm talking about 150 horsepower versus 200 horsepower in the Mahindra XUV700. Also, if you want to stick to the SUV lineup, then you can get yourself a Taygun or a Creta. Again, they're not quite as powerful as this and they definitely don't seat as many people. Now the main rival, the most obvious rival, is the Tata Safari, but then again it's only available with front wheel drive and a diesel engine. Whereas the XUV700 can have a petrol, it can have a diesel, it can be optioned with all-wheel drive. So it's quite a unique proposition, but let's get to the driving and figure out exactly why. To be honest, I'd take any excuse to go out for a drive in the Mahindra XUV700. It's just that good to drive. Whether you get the 2 litre petrol or the 2.2 litre diesel, they're both excellent engines. Both can be mated to a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic. If you do get the diesel, you can also option all-wheel drive, so you can take it on some proper adventures. And we've driven it all over the country, and we've even driven it non-stop for 24 hours to set a new national record. Today though, we're heading on a road trip to soak in the monsoons, and two-wheel drive will do just fine. If the weather does take a turn for the worse, I'm glad to be in a 5-star GNCAP rated car with 7 airbags, ABS, ESC and even ADAS. I'm driving the 2 litre petrol with 200 horsepower and 380 Newton meters of torque, and from behind the wheel this is really a great place to spend time and cover ground really quickly. The engine is smooth, it's refined, it has a lot of grunt, enough to push this 3-row SUV to 100 in less than 10 seconds. The XUV700 is actually a very good handler. The platform is really rigid, there's very little body roll and you get a lot of grip from these 235 section tires. It inspires a lot of confidence when you're driving on these winding roads. And also the ride quality is really good because it has independent suspension all around and FSDs, frequency selective damping. And what that does is enables good handling while not compromising on the ride comfort. But it isn't just us drivers who love the XUV700, even our crew enjoys traveling in it. We've traveled cross country several times with a full load of passengers and luggage, all in total comfort. And from the back seat, it's not hard to see why. On the 6-seater variant, you get these wonderful captain seats. These can be reclined as well. As you can see, I've got plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom. There's also a boss mode control right here. You can flip this and push this seat forward. I've got AC vents, this beautiful sunroof creating a wonderful ambience right here. It's really a great place to spend time on a road trip. And even if I hop into the 3rd row, it's actually pretty usable. I'm about 5'9" and I'd be okay here for short distances. But for now, I really want to get back into the driver's seat. The XUV700 also comes with a host of features to keep passengers comfortable and entertained on longer journeys. The driver's seat is power operated and it also has a memory function, and the front seats are now ventilated. It also features dual 10.25-inch screens for the instrument cluster and the infotainment system, which includes wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. On the AX7, you also get a full suite of ADAS features like lane departure warning, auto emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, And this is amazing considering that the AX7 now starts at 19.49 lakhs after Mahindra introduced the celebratory pricing. The reason for these prices is that the XUV700 is completing 3 years on the market and has sold 200,000 units in that short period. To thank customers for their support and trust in the product and to open it up to a wider audience, Mahindra is offering these celebratory prices until October 31st. Now, the Mahindra XUV700 has always been an incredible value for money proposition, and its success over the last 3 years proves it. But now, with prices slashed by up to 2 lakh rupees on the AX7 variants, it is an absolute steal. If you've been waiting and watching, there has never been a better time to get yourself a Mahindra XUV700. But don't wait too long, because good times don't last forever.